Welcome to the show that takes up no more than 5 minutes of your time, but could help you gain massive real estate knowledge. It's 5 Minutes in Real Estate with best-selling author Shane Willis.
Hello, it's Shane Willis, Pensacola real estate expert, bringing you today's episode. So a couple days ago, I was talking about our interest rates, this has been an unexpected turn that happened. Basically, it happened around Thanksgiving last year. If you go back and listen to some of my stuff from the summer, you would have seen the forecast would have said that we would be in the fives in interest rate by now, that's where everything was heading. But the Fed made a pivot. It just made a pivot. The Federal Reserve if you listen to CNBC or any of those other shows, it was weird. It was an unexpected pivot. But it's a much, much welcome pivot. So now, I'm looking at some of Freddie Mac's reports, and I'm going to put this up in the show notes. But they're coming in last week. Interest rates coming in at 4.12. I've got a client of mine closing on a property next week. He works over at Navy Federal, and they gave employees a little bit of a discount too. But now he's getting something in the threes. Are you kidding me? A 30-year fixed in the threes? That's what I got 2-3 years ago. So the fact it's coming back down to almost 4 is crazy. What does that mean for us right now? All right. Well, let me read part of Freddie Mac's report first. It says mortgage interest rates have steadily been declining since the start of 2019. These lower mortgage interest rates, combined with a strong labor market, should attract prospective home buyers this spring and could help the housing sector regain its momentum later in the year. So what does that mean for us? Well, if we're selling, that means that people can afford your house and we can actually spend a little bit more. So that's going to help with your appreciation right now. If rates go up, let me rephrase that. When rates go up, your house is going to be a little less affordable. If you're a home buyer, now is the time to pull the trigger. This is a gift. That's why I wanted to put this whole podcast episode out here. This is a gift for home buyers. Every home buyer out there right now should be trying to find something, trying to pull the trigger on whatever you can to lock these type rates in, because these will not survive long. I thought that we were going to start to see, and I'm not wrong, we are starting to see some assumptions, mortgage assumptions for like VA buyers. What do you mean by that, Shane? I mean that, if you're a veteran and there is a VA loan on a property, that VA loan that you're trying to buy, you could actually assume a VA loan. So if they paid for it for 4 years and they have a rate of 3 1/8, you can assume that loan. Now, with that being said, you're going to have to make up the difference in cash or a second lien, something. So if they owe, let's say $250,000 and you're paying them $300,000 for the house, that $50,000 needs to be made up somewhere. But imagine getting a 30-year note that's already been paid for 4 years and getting an interest rate of 3 1/8. If you have the capital to do that, that's a fantastic way of planning. But I thought we were going to start to see a lot more of those, just because everybody forecasted rates to be in the fives by this time this year. Last year when we were talking about it, that's what everybody was forecasting. Now, it looks like, with what the Federal Reserve just came out with a couple days ago, it looks like they're not going to touch rates. So if the Fed's not going to touch rates, that means we have a few months, if not 2019, to see and take advantage of these very low rate gifts. They're practically giving money away. I've had a couple of my investors, they've brought even investment type loans down, and they could pay cash for a property, but why? At 4% interest? Seriously? Or even 5? It's almost giving money away. So take advantage of this while we can, because it won't be here forever. All right, that's all I got for you today. As always, if you've not subscribed to get the tips, tricks, graphs, infographics, get over to 5minutesinrealestate.com. Also, like the Facebook page. Been starting to get a little bit more traction over there. Plus, I'm doing some videos quite often, to and include another video once a week that we're posting to the top of the page, that we're pinning to the top of the page. How's the Market Pensacola? It's a different podcast I started about 3 weeks ago. It's just a weekly one, but we go over the numbers of Nescambia and Santa Rosa County. So get over and like the Facebook page. Shane Willis, the Realtor. Finally, I always end the podcast the same way. If you find any value in this or any other episode, do me a favor, like it, comment, be nice, but more importantly, share it on social media. Thanks for listening. Have a great Wednesday.